You guys came out, established your strength right away with that really fast start.
That's what we try to do. We try to attack the first 4 minutes of the basketball game and really take their heart away. I think we did a good job of getting a quick start and setting the tempo and playing the way we want to play, but I think we also had some laps, and we can't afford to do that, and we've got to learn and we've got to grow, and we've got to be able to play consistently at our pace and playing our game.
Ariel, you guys, this was the first game without Izzy. How much did you guys need to sort of get used to her not being on the floor right now?
Well, I think it was good for her. We had a few games early on in the season where she wasn't there. We had to play without her, which unfortunately, helped. But I think Nia did a great job coming in today, establishing herself in the paint, and Bashar and Graves as well. And so I think everyone else just has to continue to step up and just do a little bit more.
Cierra, just talk about showing those leadership abilities that you can early in the game and how that helps the team get going.
Well, I think it's definitely huge for Amass and myself to come in and be extremely vocal and just making sure our teammates are in the right spots, we're in the right defenses. Amass did a great job of calling out of bounds plays. I think we scored more on out of bounds plays than we did have all season. So commend her for her leadership. And we have one goal, and that's to get to Tampa. And we know we've got to have great senior leadership in order to do that. So we've got to continue to be vocal, continue to lead by example. And I think our teammates are doing a great job of just buying in.
For Cierra, just how much did it help having a game without Isabel before you go to South Carolina, for that not to be the first game without her, just to have this kind of...
I think it'll help us. I think Nia did a great job of coming in, and Bashar has done a great job of coming in, and just we've got to do better at getting them looks and getting them in great position to score the basketball. And I think it helped Nia and Bash to have that game, to know that they're our go-to post right now, and will be for the rest of the season. So, and as guards, it helped us too, because you got different chemistry with different players, and we've got to know where Nia likes the ball, we got to know where Bash likes the ball. So it definitely helps us to have this game under our belt before we head down south.
What did you like the most about the way you played without Izzy tonight?
I think just the fact that we showed we could. So many people are doubting us, saying we're out of the run, and Tennessee's off the map now, and we're not going to get to Tampa, and we're going to lose our #1 seed. And we just use that as motivation. It's all noise right now. We just got to continue to play our basketball. We dearly miss Izzy B. I love that girl to death, and she's been our catalyst all season, but we've got to do this for her. We've got to do this for ourselves, and we're more than capable of doing it. So we're just going to continue to show the naysayers by our actions.
Cierra, with about 6 minutes to go, you converted a layup, drew a foul. You guys were up by 30-something points, yet you reacted as though the game was still in doubt. Was that just you trying to really stay in the game even though the lead was substantial?
Well, every single time I step on the floor, I want to play with tons of heart and tons of passion. That's what makes me go. I try to be the emotional Energizer bunny for this team, and when a good play is made, I want to celebrate it. That's one of the best parts of basketball, being able to celebrate with your teammates. So no matter what the score is, and no matter who we're playing, passion and heart, that's a go-to.
You beat South Carolina. You beat South Carolina the last 2 times you beat. Can that give you confidence going into Monday, or this is 2 totally different teams now? Or?
It's a new season. We can't look at past games. Both of us are completely different teams, so we've got to, go to the drawing boards, look at film, begin to prepare for them, and take care of things in practice, and that'll help us on the game.
Nia, when did you find out you were going to start this game?
Actually, it was when I went into the locker room the second time. They approached me, and but that was the first time.
How do you get yourself mentally prepared for that?
I just try to focus on just coming in the game and just trying to help my team out and do whatever is possible to win a game.
And then with Izzy out, obviously your role has to expand right now. What can you do to help this team specifically with Izzy having to be sidelined right now?
Just try to rebound and continue to help on defense.
Ariel, you obviously had gotten very comfortable coming off the bench, but this isn't your first rodeo. You've started a lot of games. How comfortable are you with moving back into that starting role now?
You know, I think it's like I said all season, whatever it takes, you know, for this team to win and us to get the W at the end of the night. So whether it's coming off the bench, starting, or scoring, or, you know, playing defense, like I'm willing to do whatever.
Nia, you had a career high 6 blocks tonight. Just talk about how you can bring that asset to the table in the absence of Izzy, who is the leading shot blocker for you guys.
It's just me trying to help out again on the defensive side. You know, having Izzy out, people probably think, you know, guards can come in easily when they're playing against us in drive, so it's just me trying to help out on the defensive end.
Yeah, what made the difference early in the second half? I mean, they were still hanging around. They were down 11 early in the second half, and they went like a 22 run. Just what made the difference that last 15 minutes or so?
I think just knowing we had a lap to the beginning and that, you know, they're a very good team and they're going to play hard until the end of the game. And so we can't have those laps to them. We knew we have to get back to doing what we're good at and what we, you know, taught ourselves on, which is defense and rebounding. And I think once we put our focus there on that end of the floor, it made things a lot easier for us on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, but your shot blocking didn't seem to be effective by not having played that much. Like, are you surprised that you had 6 blocks?
Honestly, yes. Yeah, I am.
Just Ariel, just looking at South Carolina now. I imagine you've seen them at least some on TV and stuff. Just look at that matchup and just kind of a game you kind of circled for a while, or?
It's definitely a game that we've had circled on our schedule. We're looking forward to it. Like Cierra said, they're a different team from past years, and so are we. And so I think we're really excited about it. We'll go to practice tomorrow, you know, watch film on them and learn about them and get our game plan down packed. And anytime we can play on Big Monday, it's very exciting. And I think that's why we come to a place like Tennessee to play in games like that. So I think everyone's looking forward to it. We look forward to putting on the show Monday night.
All right, ladies, thanks.